Okay, so we got
Everyone put their hopes on me. I won't let them
Dragon
down.
Ball Legends here, and then I'm gonna switch. Need to be able to switch to live like YouTube. So hold on. Okay, so this is. Hold on, let me get my camera on here. Hold on, where's it at? There we go. Okay, all right. This is on now, so now we'll go to that live stream. I kind of want to see what that is. Because this will be going live in a little bit. Hold on, let's break the fourth wall. Hold on. Hey, baby. Oh, no. Hi, Hayden. Okay, so we got Dragon Ball Legends here. Alright. So yeah. I'll keep to date on this, but we'll go ahead and play a couple matches of Dragon Ball Legends. I don't know what happened to my camera. Hold on. What is wrong with my camera? Hold on. Is there a way you can reset it? Hold on. Yeah, delete it, and then we'll put it back on there. I'll have to do the same for the other one. Okay.
Everyone put their hopes on me. I won't let them
Let's
down.
do some Dragon Ball Legends PvP, shall we? Well, I would say moderators help me figure out. Let's do some Dragon Ball Legends PvP, shall we? Okay, we're good. Well, I would say moderators help me figure out. I'll figure out when they go live. Oh no. Okay, we're good. Need someone to be able to counter him. I'll keep an eye on when they go live. Need someone to be able to counter him. I just need to be able to hear him. Alright.
I'll show you just how strong I am. Alright.
He kind of dropped there.
Watch out. Eat this.
I didn't expect him to switch, but alright. I'll take it. I wish I had that God Goku so bad. Crap. Oh, crap. Bro, I always... Yeah, I don't know. Kind of dropped right there. That was my fault.
I'll take care.
I wish I had that. Oh my, okay. You leave me alone? Way too much damage than I wanted it to be.
Like that? Full
Oh my.
power.
Okay. He's gonna dodge it. Yeah, I know it. Bro, come on. Oh, they're live. They're live.
Fight starts now.
Crap. They're live as soon as I get in a match.
I saw that.
Dude, they need to be put to rest.
This one's mine.
What? No. That is ridiculous. What?
Stand down.
Screw you. Come here. What? No. So annoying. I hate him sometimes, even though he's the best unit in the game and I have him. I hope no one can hear an echo or some bullcrap. So annoying. I hate. Okay, he dropped. Please don't switch. Please don't. Okay, alright. Please don't switch from this blue card. Please don't. Please don't. Okay. Please kill. Please kill. Dang it. Alright. That's fine. Okay, don't move, and then I should be able to counter.
The real fight starts now.
Yep. Okay, nice. Alright, please don't switch from this blue card. He's so close to dying. Please don't. Please don't. Okay. Please kill. Please kill. Dang it. Alright. Dang it. I knew, bro. Okay, don't move, and then I should be able to counter. Are they still alive? There's a little bit of an echo. Okay. Are they not live no more? I wasn't even paying attention.
Here goes.
I'm not even paying attention to this match, to be honest with you.
Bullseye.
I don't really care. Okay, nice.
I can't afford to lose.
Please, blast card. Yep,
Come on.
good one. See ya. Please kill, please kill. He has a Zenkai though, so it won't. Oh no, it will. It'll kill.
I got it from here. No way.
There we go. Yep, yep. Okay, please. If not kill, get real close. I'll take it.
I saw that.
Dang it. Okay, we might be able to pull this off.
Bullseye.
Never mind. He's gonna LF. Yep. I'm not watching the LF. Dang it. Oh. Alright, it's fine. I didn't really care. Alright. We'll move on to the live stream, so hold on. Are they still live? They are. I'm not watching the LF. Okay, alright. We'll move on to okay. Yeah, it's working. Alright. Playing a spring trap. Okay.
Anniversary event and show us everything's going to be happening for this last Twisted Masquerade. Then
Wait, did they already explain all that?
Going to be Hollis from the product team, who's going to be running through the latest collections. Who that? Interviews.
Okay, they're just explaining the Red to show.
Dead by Daylight Creator Program, which I know a lot of
Y'all hear this?
creators out there
Y'all hear this?
at the edge of their seats waiting to hear news about, so stay tuned.
And we also have another thing to share with you that is new. Maybe you saw it in your news yesterday in the game. Little spoiler. We're going to be talking about the extremely cool new Dead by Daylight stats tracker that's coming up. We're going to be able to look at your in-game stats and progress as you play, which is really neat.
Okay.
Yes, I cannot wait to see how many times I've died. After that, well, obviously, it's going to wouldn't be a Dead by Daylight live stream without having some Twitch drops. And we're going to have 3 amazing Twitch drops for players to go ahead and redeem on Twitch. So make sure you're looking at the Twitch chat or
Okay, I'll make sure I get that.
code to go ahead and make sure you're linking your behavior account starts today up until June 10th, but maybe, Eric, you want to tell us what we're going to get?
I do, although I don't know that it matches what's in the image. So we have 3 drops for you, but actually the first drop is a combo. You're going to get blood points as well as a smiling clown badge. Sorry, I don't. What I have written down versus.
Is this guy gay or something? He sounds zesty.
Smiling clown badge, 200,000 blood points bundled together for watching.
200,000.
Banner for
Dang.
watching 3 hours, and a pin the tail on the Maurice charm for anyone who accumulates 6 hours of watch time. Oh, Maurice.
I'll just leave it on for 6 hours.
I have to do my little head pats at the map.
I know. I hope he returns to us soon. Before we dive in,
What?
One last thing we did want to mention, if you've been around for a few weeks, we're running a charity program at the moment, which I've been so psyched about, tied to Aurella's release, and it has already, well, it's finished, but it has over $200,000.
Oh my God.
And that's before the multiplier that we're still calculating right now. So thank you to everyone who contributed to that charity. It's going to a really great cause, the Saint Justine Foundation here in Montreal, to help kids and their moms. So thank you. We'll announce the final number when we have it from the numbers people, but it is well over $200,000. So crazy.
That's a lot of money.
Okay.
Guess what?
Further ado, let's talk about Five Nights at Freddy's.
Okay, I gotta watch this one.
Bring out our dear friend Jay Guzzo, the killer's designer.
Oh, dude, he looks so good. I hope we can play as him soon. Playing a Springtrap. He looks so cool. I can't wait, bro. I'm buying that as soon as it comes out. That's actually a cool art, too. And where's his other ear? I don't see it. What the heck? I'd imagine this is the music that's going to play in the game, too. I am doing a live stream when he comes out. Unless I'm busy sometime during that. Because I'll be going to camp. So if he comes out during camp, I won't be able to play him. If he comes out real soon, then yes. Jeez. Is this a horror movie? What's going on here? I made the mimic. No, you didn't, pal. Hate to break the news to ya. That better not be the chase music. Yeah, I hope that's not the chase music, to be honest with you.
Whoa! I was waiting for Jay to tell us when we're ready, but we're live! See, we told you it's live. You didn't believe us. Okay, so, hi, Jay.
Hi.
So from the time that we
So he's the one who made the design.
coming to Dead by Daylight, obviously
They gotta get the voice actor for him.
For Five Nights at Freddy's fans, for DBD fans, for myself, maybe you, and you know, people are speculating who's the killer going to be, are we going to get a map, etc., etc.
Hold on.
We answered those things in a high-level way at PAX a few weeks
Yeah.
ago. Indeed, we will have a killer. Springtrap.
Well, obviously.
For the first time ever, you get to play as Springtrap instead of be terrorized.
That's his chase music.
If you're a survivor, you'll still be terrorized.
It says it right here. Springtrap leak chase music. What? That is the worst chase music I've ever heard. I'm sorry.
From such hits as Chucky and also Dracula. Jay is the killer designer on both of those, as well as Springtrap. So, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
I'm also
music.
excited for you to be here.
What?
So let's get into it. So as I mentioned, you worked on some pretty iconic licenses already. So when you were assigned Five Nights at Freddy's,
Okay, let
what
me
was
turn
it
that
like
up.
when you first started working on that chapter?
It was really interesting. I didn't have a lot of experience with it. Excuse me, my throats are a little dry today. I was obviously aware of it. I mean, everybody is. It's become so iconic in such a short period of time. But I'm going to be honest, I didn't really realize how kind of deep the lore and the story went before I started kind of looking into this chapter. So it's been cool, and like the story is way more horrifying ever thought it would be, to be honest.
Oh yes, despite how cute it is, very horrifying. And actually, I think that's a very initial common ground DBD fans and
Stream's
FNAF
a little
fans will
delayed
have.
too. I'm watching it.
Deep lore
Mine.
on both games, much more than you'd expect. And once you dig in, it's really cool stuff, and it goes, like you said, it goes places.
Yeah.
So okay,
There we go,
so
fix
I
that.
guess the way you mentioned it, sounds like you had to do a lot of research to get up to speed.
Yeah,
Yep.
for sure. You know, one of my favorite things about doing licenses like this is they give me an excuse, I guess, a reason to become like a real big nerd about one specific franchise or IP, and that's always amazing. You know, Chucky, I got to watch all the movies, and Dracula, we played the games and watched stuff. So this one, I did the same thing. I jumped in. My main thing was YouTube and Twitch, watching streams. I watched 60 to 70 hours of content of some of the more popular streamers, I guess we can say, all through all the games, including the VR stuff and things. You know,
With all due respect,
not
get a move
just
on.
to
Come on.
see
I want to say
games
this.
and how they played, but also the players, how they react, the community, how they react, what kind of.
Oh yeah,
getting the
Hayden.
inspiration for the
Check my
experience
last
of
live
FNAF
stream.
and Five Nights at Freddy's, excuse me.
And look at the random
And I
comments
think
from
that's
this
a really
random
special thing. You
dude, by the
didn't just
way. And text me and
tackle
I'll
it
talk
from
to
a
you about it.
mechanics point of view.
There's
You wanted to
something.
understand the community. You wanted to understand
Yeah.
the players.
Talk to me in the
make them
chat.
feel as welcome in DBD as possible. Dead
Yeah.
by Daylight, sorry. No, we're gonna be doing this a lot. It's just quicker to use acronyms. So I think that's a great touch. So any surprises you found along the way as you were doing that?
Yeah, I mean, this won't be a surprise to most people, but it was to me, was, like I said, just how passionate the community is. They're like you said, it's very similar to DVD in that respect of like very passionate fans.
Okay,
and very
yeah, come
passionate
on. Can
community.
you actually get a move
People who
on?
kind of, they watch the trailers and they watch gameplay and they pixel peep.
Oh, yeah.
And they kind of start stringing things together, and I imagine
I don't know if
there's
that's
at
still
least a
you in the
few
chat,
Five
Hayden, but
Nights fans with like
whoever it is,
boards with pictures
what's
of
up?
the string all over them.
Yes, which Jay, you're kind of famous for with Dracula. Hand drew some meme-worthy art, so maybe we'll have some more. But yeah, they're probably picking apart our outfits as we speak. Like, what does it mean? What is it? I just wanted people to see my cool new mint-colored shoes. That's all.
I just wanted people to see. I
Was
don't know if
that
I can
the
show
guy
it.
asking you to
My
mod
daughter bought
him?
me,
Yeah, it was.
Freddy
So
Fazbear socks
the
for
dude-
Christmas.
Freddy on the feet.
knew my name. Like I legit
Likewise,
think
my
we
son,
came across
gave me
like
his
a
Freddy
hacker or something
plush for,
because
today, so we
because
are
he,
loving over here. So
because the dude knew my name, he knew my dad's name, he knew my brother's name, he knew Hunter's brother's name,
Yeah,
and he
it was
knew
really
my dad's
interesting
name.
because
So yeah.
obviously, if you know both games,
And I'm pretty sure in his
gameplay-wise,
YouTube
they're pretty
description he has my
diametrically
name in
opposed.
it, and I
Five
reported
Nights at
him.
Freddy's is really about sitting still,
And I got a call
manage
from a random
resources,
number, so
manipulate the battery, and try not to get killed. Whereas DBD is all about moving around, doing the gens. If you sit still, you're gonna get yourself
Not a
killed.
good strategy.
It's not a great idea. So it really became about kind of nailing down.
all right, bro.
what
This is
the
stupid. Can you
quick
just get on to it? Like, we're waiting for you to
Five Nights
freaking
at Freddy's
talk about the
experience is things
animatronic,
like
not
the
your.
security office, the battery power, all those amazing jump
He's talking about the
scares,
game. Like,
and
okay,
just
the
kind
game's
of
like what,
figuring
11
out
years
how to
old. We know
adapt
what it
that
is.
into the context of DVD.
Perfect. So with that transition, let's get into Springtrap specifically.
Thank
and
you,
his
thank
gameplay.
you. God,
Yeah. So one of the goals.
that's
for
freaky.
Springtrap
Yeah, I
was
know.
to
I
figure-
don't
to
know what
figure
that was
out
about.
How to lean into those.
But I
jump scares,
reported
which
him.
are
I can
kind of
look
the thing about
if
the
his
Five Nights
channel's
at
still
Freddy's
up. Like,
games, right?
look here. You know what? I'll look it up right now.
Without making him just a straight up stealth killer, which was something we wanted to avoid.
Here he is.
So I had this
Look.
idea of doing something that we'd never really tried before, where
My
we
name's in his
focus
description.
Springtrap kind
And I
of
have no idea
as
who
a
this guy is,
turn-based
by the way.
killer, because we have
Ooh!
they are
That is
inherently
sick.
jump scares into themselves with it's right there. So we just kind of leaned into that and gave him more of those opportunities.
There he is right there on screen, by
There
the
he
way.
is, yeah.
Yeah, that
We
is
can have another
sick.
one of him
That
with
actually
a little
looks
bit of a
cool.
grab.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dang.
And we gave him a pretty unique projectile, which is really cool. So Springtrap has 2 weapons. I get to finally announce. I know the community have been
2
talking
weapons?
about it.
What,
So
his
a large
axe and
piece
his
of
knife?
as his main weapon, and a heavy fire axe as his power.
I knew it. I knew it.
So let's
Axe,
talk about the
I literally
axe.
guessed that. Axe
How do
and,
you use the axe? How's it different from
so he's
the
got 2
projectiles
weapons.
that other characters in Dead by Daylight use?
Yeah, so it's a very unique. It's not going to play like any other projectile killer that you've tried before. we wanted to do something a little bit.
Is this dude
interesting with
reading
it.
this, or is he
So,
just
if you
memorizing
throw
it?
the axe and it
He's
hits something in
reading
the
this.
environment, whether it's a missed shot or it's deliberate, it creates an AoE that lasts about 15 seconds. And if a survivor walks through it, you get killer instinct on them for a short period of time. If you hit a survivor with it, kind of gets lodged in their back while you're chasing.
Kind of have an axe lodged in their back.
Just a
No
little
big
bit.
deal.
So they can remove it manually, or they can do it quicker in co-op with another survivor. As Springtrap, you can also retrieve it yourself. If you get in close, you can skip kind of the steps of downing the survivor and picking them up. You get in close to a survivor that has the axe embedded in them. You click the button, you grab the axe and the survivor at the same time. You get a cool little jump scare, and then you're carrying them on your shoulder. A couple of little notes. One of them is while you have your projectile available, you move at 4.4 meters per second. There he is.
There's a little glimpse of some jump scare action.
But once you've thrown the axe, you actually move at 4.6.
You can throw the
Something that
axe.
we've never really done base kit for a killer. It makes for some really interesting tactical choices, meaning that you have to recall the axe manually. It never comes back to you automatically unless you throw it out of the map, because you can make a mistake. But yeah, as long as it's in the environment or in a survivor or whatever it is, you have to manually recall it.
So it lightens his load a little bit, makes him a bit faster.
Exactly.
Perfect. So that brings us to another unique part of his gameplay, and I think super iconic to Five Nights at Freddy's, the security office. So let's get into that.
Yeah. So it was really important for us to give the killer and the survivor a really kind of interesting shared experience in that space, which allowed us to also lean into the jump scares. And
Can you close the door
came up
in the
with
office?
was to introduce a security office, which is part of any trial that Springtrap is the killer. It's part of his power, but it acts as kind of a transitionary space. So we have 7 doors that appear randomly around the map at chest spawns, and these can be used by survivors or killers to teleport around the map.
Yeah, there be a door.
There it is. And survivors can also use them for surveillance. So as a survivor, you interact with the door.
You can
It
use the
brings up the camera
cameras.
view. You'll get the kind of iconic map view in the bottom right of all the different cameras. On the bottom left, you'll see your battery power, which we'll talk about in a second. You can see what's going on in the other doors. You can switch
What
between
the heck?
doors. If you see something that, if it looks safe on the other end, you press the button. Your character goes into the security office, and then it's kind of
Yeah,
like a
show us.
hands-off,
Why y'all
almost like a
talking about
theme park
this and you didn't even show
experience
us?
where you see this first-person view going through the office, which is really cool.
And one thing you mentioned, again, just in case we have new folks playing, regardless of what map you're playing on, this functionality, the security room will
What
be there
video
as
did
long
that
as
guy
Springtrap
comment
is the
on?
killer in the match.
Yeah, exactly.
I was on my latest stream, but
as a survivor, if you happen
hold
to
on.
see Springtrap through a camera, if you train your camera on him for a few seconds, he'll be revealed for a little bit for the whole survivor
Nice.
team.
if you want me to send
And
you
what
a,
about if, like, what if Springtrap goes in at the
I
same
can send you a
time
text
as
on
a survivor goes
like
in
the
at a different
screenshots.
door
You
and they
can't see
meet?
live
Yeah, so since
comments
they can both
now,
use the
but
doors in the security office,
I'll send you a
we wanted to
screenshot,
make
let me
sure
know.
that there was an opportunity for that interaction. So if a survivor is moving through that space from one door to the other, and Springtrap, excuse me, chooses one of those 2 doors, whether the one they're coming from or the one they're going to, he'll interrupt them in the security office for a fun little surprise.
Ooh. Awesome. I love all the little touches.
Why
that
can't
the
you
team
show
has
us? What
planted
kind of
in
bull
there
freaking
like
crap is
I
that?
think the fans are really going to love it, including this. You mentioned the battery. Managing the battery is part of this as well. So how's that work in DBD?
Yeah, so survivors share a universal battery. It's shared amongst all of them. It drains a little bit, kind of ticks down per second while you're using the cameras. We didn't want players to just be the man in the chair.
Yeah.
And just
Yeah,
sit there
7
and
of them?
tell
Alright,
our
I got you.
friends. So it drains a little bit. Using the teleporter to move around the map takes off a big old chunk in one shot. And then you have to kind of manage that battery as a team. It slowly recharges on its own over time, but you have to kind of manage when and where you're using it. If the battery does run out, the security system, which is kind of the doors, the cameras, the office, goes into shutdown mode for 45 seconds. But Springtrap is not.
I sent you a picture of what the guy looks like
So
and the random
if the
call
survivors
proofs.
have kind of overplayed their hand and they shut the
So look,
security
Hayden.
office down, they've kind of given up their one bit of power in this
Right.
chapter, and Springtrap can still use the
3
doors
people,
and
what's
bounce
up?
around and
Oh,
do whatever he
dangerous.
wants.
Dangerous. Fantastic.
Y'all want a feature? I might do a stream
about,
where you can
disabling
Join
the
when you
doors?
want.
Yes.
And join the room, play room people.
To go back to the axe, if the killer hits either a camera or a door, the whole thing, with their axe, that door and the camera becomes unavailable to survivors. They can't use it to teleport away, they can't teleport to that door, and they can't see through the camera that's been disabled.
He's 6, yeah, I know.
It, that effect lingers
He looks
a
just
little
like
bit.
he looks like
Really
he's
cool
6.
way of like, I need to scope this area out, but I don't want to be revealed or seen. You can disable the door.
This is dumb.
Around,
Like,
use it to
why
fake
can't you
other-
just show
fake
us? Why
survivors
do I
out.
have to like
Got it. But
visually
it's not
know that,
permanent.
like
The door
make this
can
in
be
my
used again
head?
after the axe has been retrieved.
Unless it's in shutdown, which means the survivors can't use it anyway.
Right. Cool. Okay, so speaking about moving around the map, which
Yeah.
it sounds like we have a new exciting way to do that. One of the coolest things about the chapter, in fact, is the map. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza is now a new map, a new level within Dead by Daylight for DBD fans, specifically in the Withered Isle realm. So what can you tell us about the map?
Yeah, so the art team and the level design team, much like me, they did a ton of research, and like I don't say this just because we're doing the stream here, but it's becoming one of my favorite maps. I love it so much. In the same way that we worked hard at kind of integrating a lot of opportunities for jump scares into the killer gameplay, their team really wanted to make sure that they did the same when it comes to things like Easter eggs and scares around the map. So it really pays off if you're kind of an exploratory player a little bit.
Amazing. So are there some areas that you want to shout out that Five Nights at Freddy's
Can you
fans
show
might
us, bro?
recognize?
God,
Yeah, I mean, there's
I'm
gonna
not
be
trying to
there's gonna
visually
be a
picture
lot.
this.
You'll see a lot of small references and stuff, but
Yeah, this man should be
obviously we've
paid to be a
recreated lot of
professional
iconic
yapper. He would make
areas
great money
in the
off of
game.
that. Yeah, you're not
But we're also
wrong.
letting you exit the pizzeria to explore the outside a little bit, which is really cool. And we wanted to kind of add a little.
They're probably
more
like
space to
watching
allow
a
for more
video on the
dynamic
outside. They
chases
just
and
don't want to
whatnot.
show us.
But for the rooms, we've got the lobby, we've got the dining hall, of course, with the full animatronic band on stage. It's very cool. And we have the arcade, which is, it's all very kind of.
It's the same
colorfully
picture. Oh.
Decorated like a birthday party. And, we have areas like the kitchen and even the
Crap.
mechanical room.
Get off my
which is
screen.
Cool. And
We can
Oh, yeah,
see a
there you
little
go,
glimpse
yeah.
right there too.
yeah, so altogether this should kind of feel like I guess a formerly working
Yes.
pizzeria. And, of course, since it's Dead by Daylight, the entity's weird pustules and deformations are everywhere to remind you exactly of where you still are and
You're
where
making a
stuck.
judgment call on those pustules there, Jay.
But if you're a Five Nights at Freddy's fan, I think you're really gonna love the map. They've done a lot of really.
Can
cool
you,
work.
sh
It's
bro?
super fun. And it looks really good too. The art team did knock it out of the park. But also with Springtrap wandering around, it's like a terror. And I think for Five Nights at Freddy's fans, like, whoop, you're going to be in familiar
I want the
territory.
release date and show some gameplay.
So one other nice thing that we did mention on the PAX broadcast, but I do want to mention it again, we're going to have a separate queue for
I do
this
know
map
that.
specifically, which means you want to go to the game and you just want to check
Dude,
out
I'm
the
not
map.
even going to be able to play
Normally, in the
that.
past, you'd be in
There's
the
going to be
rotation
so
of
many
maps
people
and all
that are wanting to play this
now you
map.
can go straight
I
in
don't even know if
just
me and
to
Maddox or
pizzeria
Hunter or whoever will be
without
able to
having
freaking
hope
get
that
on
you
this
get
map.
there. So it's going to be its own queue when you join the game.
Yeah, and that's a feature that's going forward with any chapter with a new map. They'll have a unique queue for that new map, which is really cool.
Perfect. Okay, how about some last tips
Yep.
for survivors and for killer players?
Yeah, so for the killer, as Springtrap, get used to the arc of the projectile. As I said, it's super unique compared to
You can't
other
show us.
projectile
You really
killers.
can't.
We've done something that really allows you to kind of pull off some pretty gnarly trick shots. We've seen some really interesting ones on our internal playtest. It's been super fun. So test that out, get used to it, and take advantage of the jump scares.
Oh yeah.
Especially if you're playing with your friends, hearing them shout in your ear is
You
always
can't
a
find
good
his
time.
his channel. Hold on. Did it get
But for
taken down?
survivors,
Did it get taken down?
Take advantage of the
Hold on.
cameras and the doors. It may seem a little unsafe because you.
Hayden,
get
type
in front
this
of
in.
the
Rusty
whatever,
trophy.
but,
Yeah, it's right
They're
here.
really valuable tools if you get used to them and you use it to reveal the killer.
Show us. On
kind of scoping
God.
out the area.
It's not hard.
You'll get more of an advantage out of them than I think you realize at first.
Heck yeah.
But yeah.
Well, Jay, thank you so much as
Thank you.
always
Oh
for
my
joining us on
God,
the couch
really?
with your
This is the
wonderful
worst
work and
live
the
stream
fun
I've ever
stuff that
watched.
you planted in there. Soon enough, people will get to play around with it. I know you're going to be glued to your Twitch screen so you can watch people play it and test it out.
When?
Thank you so much for joining us. The show must roll on. So next, we're going to bring out our friend Justin Banks to fill you in on DBD's anniversary event that's right around the corner.
Bye, everybody.
Screw this game, bro. Not even gonna tell us when it is. Yeah, no gameplay. Yeah, no gameplay. Peak? How? We didn't even see anything. Didn't even say when the Five Nights at Freddy's update's coming out. Like, oh, okay, thanks. What if I go on Steam? Hold on. Nothing's on Steam. Nothing. Nothing.
Okay, so one of oh my god, my throat. I died. But one of the best things for Dead by Daylight that makes me really excited around this time of year is that there's
Nothing.
always something
Nothing
to
on it.
celebrate. And this year is no different. Because not only are we welcoming in Five Nights at Freddy's to the Fog, but also our anniversary event is right around the corner. So
Hayden, you have to have
what better way
that
to
at.
party and welcome back the anniversary event and get ourselves nice and warm by the fire than with Justin Banks.
Thank you, Dork. I'm really happy to be back with all you guys out there. It's another masquerade, another year where they dust me off, take me out of the locker, and get ready to talk to you guys about what is happening for this year's masquerade.
Yeah, and I'm super excited to hear how we're going to be partying it up in this this year's anniversary event.
Yeah, so there's lots of stuff going on, and it's a special one because, as I think you saw by the title just before, after 4 years, this is going to be our final masquerade. We have lots of laughs, lots of fun, and the response to all of the gameplay, the cosmetics, the aesthetics have all been incredible since we got this party started. So our final masquerade event is actually going to start in about a month.
A carnival theme? What?
June 25th to July.
That could be good though, actually.
While we're sad to see it go, I mean, it was a really fun theme that we worked on. We've had a gas working on it every single.
This is so bad.
We're gonna close out with one last big hurrah before moving on to something completely brand new for our 10th anniversary next year. So I don't want to hype, I don't want to tease, but come back a year from now and we're gonna have something really special for you.
I'm really excited to see.
They already have it planned.
But also when in terms of actual gameplay, when we're talking about
That's crazy. This game's 9 years old. That is wild, bro. This game, like, actually does not seem like it's 9 years old.
Adding new things to the whole shebang.
Yeah, exactly. So there's a few things that we're doing to really focus on the quality of life of the game.
I'm about to be done. This is dumb.
We've seen all of you guys out there. I don't even know what camera.
Make Nicolas Cage a killer. What? He's a survivor. Why would...
How we are pushing for quality of life.
No, deep... Okay, that is the most insane comment.
You've stuck with us for such a long time. We're fixing long-standing bugs. We're adding features.
Final Fantasy. What? Michael, where's the gameplay?
To how we deal with events as well. So
Halo people.
Focus a lot of our resources.
What? Yeah, they're gonna add Master Chief in the game.
So on adding to new gameplay features for
Dead by Yaplight. Yeah.
Okay, so in terms of that, then what can players expect to see returning to the Fog with this Twisted Master?
Alright, bro. I'm about to just be done. This is stupid.
I can just summarize by saying all the really cool stuff.
What's
that we did
this?
before. Again, it's fun to work on this stuff year after year. So what we have coming back are the
So, he's got an axe,
are super fun that you can
and he's got a knife. The axe can be thrown, which is absolutely broken.
As the match goes on, we are bringing back the bag of tricks that we introduced last year.
You know there's gonna be people with aimbot.
Effect on the match, you know, that happens based on the progression of completing
This is
genders,
stupid.
accumulated with whatever
Lore.
stages
When
you're
was
at
there
to
ever lore in this
keep
game?
things dynamic, keep it moving. We're also bringing back Father Campbell's chapel, decorated, for the
Why was there
entire
ever
party.
lore to begin with in this game? This game has nothing to
Still
do
all
with
the same
lore.
decorations as last year.
When does it come out, bro?
We're signaling the party's coming to an end over there.
Down.
Yeah, and we'll even have a little bit of Five Nights at Freddy's theming showing up in our anniversary lobby.
Okay.
He's
I
not
feel
out.
like that the lobby is going to be like a party in more ways than one.
Public
Lots
test
more
build?
returning content,
Is this actually
lots of
real?
love there. I cannot wait to get my hands
Okay,
on
what
it,
is he
usually
doing?
just to
Thought that was Ninja.
cause ruckus. So when you're talking about the quality of life, though, are the players going to be able to experience that in the gameplay with Twisted Masquerade this year?
Absolutely.
Public test
So
build?
when we were looking at how
Public
quality of
test
life
build.
applies to, let's say, the game as a whole, we're saying, well, there are some elements of events that could work.
So does that mean I could play it at
better player experience
in 30 minutes? Or 20, 27 minutes, bro?
Really well received. We know people enjoy imitation power.
Is that actually what that means?
Etc. There was one big friction point from last year that we wanted to fix, which was the remote hook power for the invitations. So
I don't know.
we tweaked that a little bit just to apply some quality of life to this event itself.
I'm not a robot. I'm not a robot.
Using it, it's no longer instant. You can't just look at a hook and bam, the survivor goes there.
Okay.
Now what will happen?
What does this have to do with anything? That's not what I meant.
For a period of time.
I thought this was actually like a website for them to freaking...
And it will also be obvious.
Okay, screw that.
Doing this so the survivors have time for their counterplay to make them drop their partner.
When the crap drops, play some. I will. I just don't know when the freaking thing's gonna come out. Public test, that's in 27 minutes. That has to be a lie. That has to be fake. There's no freaking way that's real.
In addition to that, last year we pulled back the curtain on...
Dude, this is the worst live stream I've ever seen. What are they actually showing? Let me see the roadmap. Okay, this one actually has to be good. Live Q&A. Ooh, I might actually come back to that. The final... Okay, I could care less about that. Upcoming collectors. So... Okay, I actually will stay and watch that. I want to see. Creator program, that's the same crap that the... Okay, Battlefront... What does Battlefront 3 have to do with anything? And live Q&A, I probably actually will stay with that, because then they'll answer stuff. They're kind of just asking for it, because they know that people are going to ask for the 5 Nights at Freddy's. Dude, can you stop?
Have a mask or outfit. Okay. So
when the crap drops, I will play it, but I just don't know when.
Adding masks for any survivors that are originals.
What? Why would I want to wear that? Why would I want to wear that? Why would I want to wear that?
Sable, Claudette, and Orella.
Why would I want to wear that?
And on the killer side, we only had one that's missing a mask, so we have a mask for Houndmaster. And then well, we have to supplement that to keep...
I'm getting something to drink. I'll be right back.
5 killer anniversary weapons that look amazing. So for that, we've got one for Trapper, Nurse, Huntress, Doctor, and Spirit.
I cannot wait to get my hands on that Spirit one.
Yeah, oh my god, they all look so damn good.
So good.
And we've not left out 2 other characters because those are going to get the fully earnable outfits from the event. So we've got David King and the Wraith. So fully decked out, ready to celebrate the party. So with that, we are catching up on all of our original characters, making sure that everyone is able to dress for the party for our final masquerade, which I think is really cool.
It's super cool.
And one thing that we've started to do over the past few years is introduce what I'm calling guests to the party. Okay. So some licensed characters who are getting outfits. Now, I don't want to spoil anything, so stay tuned for Hollis's section after, as he shows you who is guest starring at the party.
Okay. And hopefully they've rolled a nat 20 on style.
Oh, maybe a spoiler there.
Okay, so I know a lot of people are going to be thinking about this, myself included. I'm very curious. So when it comes to the time-limited Twisted Masquerade collection and the items, what happens?
So, as we've done for events and event collections in the past, like this one, we have it only available during the period of the event, and then when the event happens again next year, all of the previous iterations come back in the store. Since this is the last masquerade, what we're doing is going to be a little different. We have to adapt because we don't want these to fade away forever. So we are tentatively planning for these to come back in the store permanently at a certain point in the future, but I can't give specifics exactly when that is going to be.
Okay.
So when this masquerade ends, everything will disappear. And when we know when they are coming back, we are certainly going to be communicating on it. So players can be aware and they know when they can come back and get any masks they missed, or if they joined us later, come in and pick them up then.
That's gonna be awesome, especially because like this time of year anniversary is like a huge thing for our community. So this is a huge win, I know. But also, aren't we doing something else to make this a little bit more special?
Absolutely. So I was talking about how we want to make sure all of our originals have masks or outfits to celebrate the party. But we want to make sure that all of our players have access to all of these originals too to celebrate with. So what we're doing is we're putting all of our original characters on free trial for the entire duration of the event. So if there's a survivor, a killer that you've not ever played before, you've been interested about, pick them up, play them in the normal queue, play them in the event queue, really go nuts. And then if you actually want to keep them,
Alright, I'm back, sorry.
have some really sick
What do they stay on? Yap sessions?
Get them at a really nice price and keep celebrating with them.
That's awesome, Justin. Thank you so much for giving us the full rundown on the
Yeah, I see it.
It's
It's
the Twisted Masquerade. So sad.
especially they're able to play in June. It says a public test build
It's going to be
on May 27th. What is today? The 27th?
We have that. All right. So next
Yeah.
up, joining me on the couch is going to be a new face to the stream. So please join me in the chat with a warm welcome for Hollis, who's going to be giving us a full rundown on the latest collections that'll be rolling into the fog.
Dude, what the... Can you get on to something? Okay, actually, here we go. Please. Please be the, like, collabs or something. If not, this bitch is going... I'm pouring this on my face. On stream, I'm pouring this on my face. That or this. Please, something, bro. Something. I will say, Dead by Daylight has one of the best OSTs. I actually do like their theme.
Okay, it is up to
Who are you? Queso!
Talking about collections, and here with
It's like
me to talk
queer
about
gay
is
queso.
a new phase, our senior live specialist.
People in the
operations
chat are so
specialist,
weird.
Hollis,
I know.
To give us the full rundown on everything that's going to be coming to the Dead by Daylight
Please.
store.
Yeah, okay.
So welcome to the stream.
Thank you.
So Hollis, how about
Discord
you
mod.
Kind
Kinda does look like
so
one.
my day-to-day consists mostly of scheduling and setting things up for the in-game store.
I don't care!
Collection banners,
I don't care what your schedule is.
bundles, weekly gifts, sales, stuff like that. I've also worked on a few of the collections you guys may have seen in the store. So Autumn Fashion, Chrysalis, Noir, Horrors from the Deep, and the Forgotten Myth collection. And on that note, speaking of content creation, I am sort of moving further in that direction as I'll be the person heading up charms and player cards going forward.
Okay. Speaking of player cards, that was actually one thing we missed to talk about in our last segment. I was just sitting down with Justin, where we're going to have badges and banners coming in as other things in the event. I'm super excited. But also,
This is stupid, bro.
The Chrysalis collection. Oh my God, I'm a huge Chrysalis
Oh my
fan.
god. Shut up.
But with all that said, like I said, I just sat down with Justin and they gave us a full rundown.
If they show a picture of something stupid, I'm pouring this on my face.
Yeah, so just
He's gayer than the other guy. Yeah, I know.
Rewards. We also have some exclusive store rewards for Twisted Masquerade.
Okay.
This time around, we have some outfits for the Lich Vecna, who's wearing his Masquerade Lich outfit, as well as Baemar, who is wearing his Masquerade Musician outfit. And man, I wish I could grow a mustache like that.
It's magnificent.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I don't care about
Plus,
this.
as
I
always,
don't.
all
I
the mask
really
outfits
don't.
From previous years will also be returning to the store. You'll even be able to find a few select masks and bundles for Killer and Survivor. And for anyone who may have missed Twisted Masquerade last year, we'll also have a bundle with rewards from that. So the Unknown outfit, the player card.
I got my eye and it burns.
And all that will be available in the store on June 25th with the start of the event.
Okay. So, is there going to be any like fantastic sales happening as well?
There might be. So we're gonna be doing 30%
I got to
off
clean this up
almost
too, by
everything
the
in the
way.
store
So
for
thanks, Dead by
outfits
Daylight.
released before the Five Nights at Freddy's chapter.
Okay.
On top of that, we'll be doing 25 to 50% off almost all the characters.
All
And
in my
just to mention,
freaking
if you
pants,
find a
bro.
character you like
Nice.
during the free trials,
Thank
it's a
you,
great time to
Dead
pick
by
them up
Daylight.
onto your roster.
Okay. All right. So, and as obviously, we kind of touched on it. Brace yourself. This is a bit emotional. But after this, the party will be over. It'll be our. Let's keep it together.
Tricks, don't leave me.
It'll be okay because before we've got other things happening right before, right?
That's correct. On June 17th, we have our highly anticipated Five Nights at Freddy's chapter releasing.
Like what?
And with it,
No
the
one
Five Nights at Freddy's
cares.
collection. Now, as you know, Dave and Matt already revealed one of the outfits at PAX, but we got a few more to show off today that no one's seen quite yet.
Okay.
But in case you did miss PAX, first of all, what are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Second of all,
Ooh.
you saw that we revealed our Yellow Rabbit legendary outfit for our new killer, Springtrap. This is an incredible outfit from the Five Nights at Freddy's movie that features the likeness of Matthew Lillard, who played William Afton on screen before the Springlock.
That is actually cool. I am going to buy that when that comes out.
Now, this outfit has original voiceover from Matthew Lillard.
I do know that. That actually is cool.
As well as some special voiceover and animations in the lobby.
Okay, I cannot wait to get my hands on that. But are there going to be other versions of Springtrap coming into the fog as well?
There is. We also have
No.
Glitch Trap, a legendary outfit for Springtrap. Now, Glitch Trap first
Oh!
Wanted and its sequel.
That's actually
Wanted 2,
cool.
where he played a very crucial role in the story. So it's amazing to have him.
That is
part of this
cool.
collection. And as an added bonus, for both legendary outfits, when you unlock them, you will receive a portrait badge of those characters as well. So
That's
a Glitch
cool.
Trap portrait badge
That is
for Glitch
cool.
Trap,
That is
and
cool.
A Yellow Rabbit portrait with Matthew Lillard's likeness when you buy that as well. We also have two very rare outfits for Springtrap, which are both taken from Five Nights at Freddy's Special Delivery, the mobile AR game, which are Clown Springtrap and Toxic Springtrap. Now, Clown
Oh!
pretty much straight from the game.
That is heat. Okay.
On Toxic Springtrap to really make them their own. But that's not all. For the survivors out there who want to show their love for FNAF, there will be Freddy Fazbear's t-shirts available for all original survivors. You can buy them individually.
That is
or
cool.
bundled
They
together.
kind of cooked. I'm not gonna lie.
It's going to be great. I mean, I love like the shirts especially because it gives them this nice, cool, casual look. And I think
Love the
because
shirts
of that is
especially.
why
Get
I
the
love next
get out
collection.
of the stream, bro.
Casual is a great way to
You,
describe
that's your
it.
favorite part of this.
This collection is simply called the Casual Collection, and it focuses on streetwear and casual clothing, letting us add more variety to characters who've kind of been.
That is
put
cool.
in
The
past.
freaking
So, for example, a guy like Gabriel, who's often portrayed in space-themed outfits.
Who
found
the
it
hell are
something more
you?
Casual to show a different side of his character.
Toxic Springtrap is
So
sick.
good.
I know. He actually looks
Handsome
cool.
man.
Handsome. On top of Gabriel, we also have outfits for Tori, who will be
Ew.
Halt Robes.
Who are
So
you?
good.
One I know.
No, that does
you're
not.
very excited about, which is Talita, who is getting some pants and escaping her shorts and skirt
What?
Tory that she was in for a bit
Bro,
there.
are you a painter?
Yes, pants.
Thank you.
Ah! Oh!
Pants.
Chat, spam pants emotes.
Yeah.
Spam
Those exist.
pants
And finally, we
emotes.
have outfit for Hattie as well. And this collection will be hitting the store.
Ugh, dude, this is bad. It's all over my seat
I
and on the
cannot
floor,
wait.
bro.
Obviously, I'm very excited for pants.
Pants.
Pants!
But with that, I mean, especially because like with the pants, I get to be nice and comfortable while I'm hanging on the hook. I mean, I'm gonna be there anyway, so I might as well be comfortable, right?
It'd also be awkward if you were on the hook with no pants.
Yeah.
This is bad. I gotta clean all this up before I'm done.
We also want the killers to be nice and comfortable as well. While
Shut
they're
the bro.
slaying
She
and
about to
putting
make me
people on
mad.
hooks, which
She about to piss me off.
Boulay Brothers collection, which will be joining the fog on July 8th.
She about to piss me off, bro.
Coming in with a very rare for the Huntress and a legendary for the Artist.
That's right. And since the artist outfit is
Ew, what the-
inspired by
what
the
is
Brothers
that?
themselves, buying that one will get you an exclusive Boulay Brothers themed portrait badge.
Are they
Yes,
lesbians?
Yes. Oh, I'm
What?
so excited to get my hands on that.
Sneak preview.
Sneak. Well, I mean, this is the best segue because we're going to be talking about a fan favorite returning.
Yes, that is right. The Waterfront Massacre Collection is back. And for anyone out there who doesn't know what the Waterfront Massacre Collection is basically Day at the Beach gone terribly, horribly wrong for our characters. This time around, we have outfits for Elodie, Orella, Ace, and...
Who the bro? Who are these peep
So Elodie and Orella are both
xenomorph?
getting some sun and nice beach where we thought each of them would enjoy.
This stream's
And
pissing me off
there's
already.
Ace, who is doing the
Ace?
same. but
Okay,
in
when was the
classic
operator
Ace
from
fashion.
Siege in
His
this game?
outfit is something special.
Very
That
special.
looks like
He's
something
rocking
Ace
a
would wear
leopard
from
print
Siege, I'm
speedo
not
and,
gonna go.
what seems to be a big
Black
short
dress girl is
robe.
bad.
And
Bad.
all the people out there, I can hear you typing in chat. I can't
I gotta
confirm
get a
if this
towel, hold
outfit
on.
is
Pause.
mixed
No, I
match,
don't, I did
so
not bust
you
one, I
can
need a towel.
Make those speedos a part of whatever outfit you like. If you want to put it with the top hat from the Alice in Wonderland collection, you can. We're not going to stop you. That's called fashion. Finally, we worked closely with 20th Century Games on our take of an aquatic xenomorph. It's inspired by kind of an anglerfish look, and we're really happy with how it turned out. It's very creepy, very cool, and honestly, would not want to run into that while swimming.
Yeah, absolutely not.
And you can expect the Waterfront Massacre Collection, as well as Ace's Speedo, to be available in the store on July 16th.
I already know a very distinct group of people that were playing nothing
Okay,
but
what else did they
Ace
show?
Visconti during 2v8.
I doubt there was really anything else they showed.
And they're going to be wearing the hell out of that
Yeah,
speedo.
so this
Oh! They showed a xenomorph. Dude, that is sick! I might actually buy the xenomorph when that comes out. That is heat. That is gas. I'm not gonna lie. The glitch trap one was okay. The glitch trap was okay. The toxic trap was sick. That one does look good. I might actually buy that one. You know, if Maddox was up, I'd be able to, you know, tell him this, but you know, he's asleep because that's him.
We're back. How about them pants?
If there was no sound effect, that would be so funny.
Yeah, new stream capabilities, the technology is amazing. Just a quick note, I did see people, they
That was
thirsting for
unnecessary
whatever
as
the
can
heck
be. What the frick
cosmetic
was
is.
that?
We just didn't have an
Those
image for it,
pants.
sorry. So
Boo-noo-noo-noo!
it's great. All right, now we're going to talk about the creator program. So, at PAX a few weeks ago, as we've said a couple times, we did a big stream there. We did mention there's a new creator program on the horizon with more details on the next stream, which is this stream. So let's do that. It's today, so we've got more details to share. So, the current creator program, as you probably know, is called the Fog Whisperers. They're an amazing group of people that I've gotten to meet a bunch of now. Very thankful for that. They're awesome. They're content creators on all things Dead by Daylight, and it's while many of those relationships are going to continue.
Alright,
for
I'm
sure,
ruining this
it's
hoodie.
also time that we're going to open the door to new folks. This is something we've heard a lot of. How can I get into the program? So that's what we're going to start doing. So for starters, we're actually going to retire the name Fog
smell like
Whisperers.
Mountain Dew.
So that crew remains in the stratosphere as the Fog Whisperer Pantheon. And we're rebranding it as the Dead by Daylight Creator Program. Yes.
Yes, but don't worry, for anyone wondering, most Fog Whisperers are still staying on with us as pillars of our new
I was
creator
legit ruining that hoodie. That hoodie's
about
gonna now
that.
smell like Mountain
And on
Dew,
top of
all
the
thanks to
new
me.
name, actually, the goal of our creator program is to make partnering with Dead by Daylight even easier and better for the creators involved. We're expanding the benefits attached to working with us, and we'll be welcoming an even wider range of personalities and content focused on the game. So if you're a creator and you've always wanted to work with Dead by Daylight, now is the time to make that happen.
Yes, so some benefits that we're being explicit about that Dork mentioned include opportunities like access to live events like PAX we were just at, giveaways for your
I'm cold.
communities,
This is
new ways
bad.
to engage with the game, like getting regular updates on major releases before anyone else gets those updates.
I would have much rather poured water in
Early
my face, but
access
that's the only thing I had to
opportunities,
drink.
stream and capture content.
Well, that and the monster,
and
but
even be
I'm not going to
featured
pour the
in our
monster in my
content,
freaking
like
face.
on streams like today.
I'm about to like
So
disintegrate
we're gonna be
because
testing
because I
out
remember
something
hearing a
other,
story about
than
this
that, which is
disintegrated a
cool 'cause I get to
freaking
work directly on it, called
rat.
Support a Creator program. It's a program within a program, I suppose. But your Support a Creator has become kind of a industry standard thing you might be familiar with. It's a chance for you as the community of a streamer or YouTuber or whatever to
Okay, this
support
is
your
dumb, bro.
favorite
This is
creator
boring.
with
I
your
kind of
purchases
just
in
poured
the
Mountain
game.
Dew on myself
You don't
because
need to
this
pay any
corny,
extra, but you put
corny
in their
ass
creator
stream,
code,
bro.
and they get a cut of the Oryx cells that you're buying in Dead by
Pissing me
Daylight. So we're
off.
going to do a little pilot of that, see how it goes. If it goes well, we do hope to roll it out wider and larger.
Dead by Daylight X Demon
oh yes,
Slayer.
oh
What?
yes. It wouldn't be a creator subject without Twitch shirts.
We got to talk about Twitch shirts.
Whew, Twitch shirts. I wake up in the middle of the night thinking of Twitch shirts.
Hot sweats.
Hot sweats. Well, that's just me anyway. Okay, so Twitch shirts.
Dude,
Twitch
y'all
shirts
are
has
live
become a
in
big
front
thing,
of
as you know. It was never meant to
40,000
become a big
people, and
thing,
you're saying
but
corny ass
also
stuff like this.
It wasn't well defined. How do I get them? Why does that person get them? I don't get them. And I think those are totally fair questions. And actually, we wanted to tie it to the launch of this new creator program, so it was very clear. Here's the guidelines to get into the creator program. You get into the creator program, you get a Twitch shirt. So that's the new way of getting the Twitch shirts. The old throwing them out randomly method has been retired for now, at least. So if you get into the new creator program, you will be rewarded with a lot of things, but also a Twitch shirt. So I think there's a note on that. So we're going to be granting the upcoming Twitch shirts for our next
pissing me
original
off, bro.
Survivor to the creator program folks. And
This is
anyone who already
stupid.
has Twitch shirts,
Freaking making me
you get to
mad.
hold on to the ones you have, but we won't continue to build your Twitch shirt collection. You got to get into the creator program.
Yes. So
Why are you
if you're
acting like
interested in
this is
adding
new
your
to you?
voice
You're like-
our community of creators,
like you know what
our
you're
new Dead by
saying.
Daylight Creator Program website is now live, where you can go ahead and read the code of conduct and find out how you can go ahead and fill the form to apply to get yourself submitted into the program. So the link should already be pinned in chat.
Yep. And
Why
our
does he
creator
like
team,
shirts
which is
so
kind of a
much?
sister
I don't
team to
know.
our team. It's not us. They're going to be at TwitchCon.
This dude
EU.
keeps talking.
That's
Okay,
short for Europe.
if this guy brings back
from
this
May
that
31st to
pants
June
joke
1st,
or
in
something corny,
Rotterdam.
I'm taking
So
this
you
shirt
can go
off and
chat
I'm
with them
pouring
in
Mountain
person,
Dew,
get
the
more
rest of the Mountain Dew on my
details,
chest
make sure,
on stream. I
you
don't
know,
care.
They become aware of you.
I don't care. I really
What's
don't.
that mean? What a
yourself?
weird
What do I got to
thank you.
lose? What do I got to lose, bro?
I've
What
just
do I
learned
got to
English.
lose?
But also a really cool thing we're doing at that TwitchCon is sponsoring the horror.
This dude's a
meeting
D1
meetup.
Glazer and Twitch
We attended
Prime,
it
bro.
last
Leave it
year at
alone.
TwitchCon North
Holy
America. It
crap.
was super dope. I got to go and meet a bunch of you cool creators.
Excuse me.
But now it's sponsored by Dead by Daylight, which is kind of fitting, so you can go and enjoy that and meet some of the team there. Okay, enough about creators. Let's answer some questions from the community. Let's do a Q&A. Nope, sorry. One more thing we're going to do.
Don't.
We're going to talk about the stats tracker I mentioned at the top of the show.
Okay.
Yes, the stats.
Right? Right?
It's a live stream, folks. It's a live
I'm
stream.
going insane.
In a couple of weeks, we're going to be debuting a new feature that you guys have been asking for a long time, which is the
I actually thought
Dead
they were
by
gonna do it.
Daylight stats tracker. So, for anyone who knows the game, a lot
Oh,
of
that's
people who
cool.
watch the trial
What, that actually
can
is cool.
Luna Totem, get hooked. You could get a pallet stun, get hooked. You know, there plenty of things happen.
Never mind.
getting
I thought it was
hooked?
stats like
Yeah,
Siege,
especially.
where you could see
So
their
players
ranks
have
or like how many
always
times
wanted
they've
to
been
know more
hooked, how many
information about
times
their
they've killed
matches, and
people.
this website is going to be
Unless that's what
key
she's talking
to
about.
getting you that information.
And what I should have done at the start of this, Emil, get ready. I should have said stats tracker and then air horn. So I'm going to try it. Stats tracker! Yep. Yes. We're in the 21st century. Stats are being tracked as far back as September 1st, 2020. That's just a limitation on the data that we have. So we're going back to September 1st, 2020. So you'll be able to see your own personal journey in Dead by Daylight. A random person just walked in the room. And all your milestones over that time. The team has been the team has been looking at it, actually approaching it like a fitness app, which I think is a cool approach for killers and survivors, which I think would keep you.
Dude,
fit,
that was
actually,
so
for one of
corny.
those
That was
things.
not needed to be on
Survivors
any
run all the
means.
time.
Yes. Yes.
Dude, it's all on the freaking.
So it should be a fun
It's
way to track
all
your
on the
personal
back of my
progress.
wall.
Yeah. The Stats Tracker
is
website is
bad.
going to launch on June 17th, and you'll be able to access it either on desktop.
Well, this is actually bad. It's all over my wall.
So it's super simple to use, and all you'll need is a behavior account with at least one platform you play Dead by Daylight linked with it. You can also link multiple platforms with cross progression and combine all your stats from wherever
Dude,
you play the
that's
game.
all over my
There's
wall.
the
That's
general
actually bad.
statistics page at the start where you can see your
It's
global
all over
stats,
my
like
wall.
hours
That's actually
played,
bad. Bro, screw this freaking
specific
stream, bro.
playtime and matches, total matches, and more.
All over my freaking
You
wall.
can also switch between the main
Thanks, Dead
stats
by
for
Daylight.
killer and survivor.
Yes, select one, and you'll be able to see things like who your most
Oh,
characters are.
that is cool. Never
who
mind.
your
So it is
top
like that.
characters are for each role. You can dive in each character and dig into details like emblems.
But the air
and
horn
which
was
blood
not
points
needed.
earned, and
Y'all are
even more
corny
than
as
that.
you're all as corny as hell.
Yeah, so we'll also be showing
Y'all
you
are acting like
super
freaking
useful
4-year-olds,
details,
bro.
like
Middle-aged
what your
men,
top
by the way.
perks were, both in terms
Good
of
night,
your
gang,
pick
bro.
rate, your kill or escape rate. You can also see which perks really drive the most success for you and the way you play the game.
Yep. And
This is
two more things
retarded,
you might
bro.
be wondering about. The site will be super current. So meaning your match history will update almost immediately after a match is finished in the game. So stats also refresh every 24 hours.
The FNAF thing is
meaning,
almost out. Oh, yeah, you're
where to go.
right.
Yeah. If you link a new platform, which some people may be doing, it could take up to 24
My Little
hours before you
Pony.
start seeing
Alright,
those
yeah, I'm about to
platform
pour
stats
something else on my
inventory.
face, bro.
And finally,
Whoa.
could change in
No.
the future too. This is a first iteration.
Yeah,
as
you
with
are
most
right.
of the things
Hold
we
on.
put out. First iteration, and we build on it. It's going to focus on 1v4 matches
You are
and
right.
major seasonal events like Blood Moon, Anniversary, Halloween, and the winter event. And
Did you
as of
see that,
now,
Hayden, bro?
Custom matches won't be counted
That's
in your stats,
stupid.
but we're going to be looking at adding limited time events like
I smell like
Lights Out,
Mountain Dew
Chaos
now. That's
Shuffle, and
bad.
2v8 in the future.
Someone's
down
gonna
the
come
road.
down and be
I
like,
can't
why does the
wait
basement
for
smell like
Chaos
Mountain
Shuffle
Dew?
for it to tell me
And be
how
like,
many
oh,
times I got them either. I would love
definitely
that.
didn't pour it all over my back.
And like with everything we do here,
And now
Dead
it's
by
like
Daylight,
stained
the
on my
Stats
laptop.
Tracker is something
Nice.
where, as Eric said, we're going to be
Why
building
am I
on.
allowed
So
things
there's
like
already
this
a
in my
ton
life?
in there that we
Why
want
am
to
I
make
so
sure
stupid?
that is available for players. But if there's anything you want to see added, feel free to let us know on socials so
You
we can let
shut-
the team know
just
and
move
see about
on.
updating it for the future.
So keep an eye out for more info. We're very close to that release. It's actually going to release alongside this chapter, which is scheduled for June 17th of this year, by the way.
That's when it comes out?
So only a couple of weeks away. And as I tried to transition to before, why
No.
don't we do a Q&A?
So Q&As.
Yeah,
Don't-
let's
don't
get
do it.
to it. I don't know if we have. Do we have a card thing? We got 2 minutes. Oh, okay. We're close to PTB time, so we're going to zoom. Okay. We have 2 live streams in 1 month. Five Nights at Freddy's anniversary. We know you've got. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, I'm reading what was written for me. Okay, here's the actual question. There have been complaints about cheats and hackers in the game at the moment.
No one
Is
said
there
anything
something you
about
can
that.
say about how you're addressing this?
The war against
Yeah, I'm
cheaters
sorry,
and
I'm a weirdo.
hackers is a long-standing one, and that's for sure.
It's annoying,
And
but
while
no one
it
mentioned
will
that.
always
I
be
looked in the
there,
chat and
there
I
are
don't
definitely
think
steps
I
that
ever
we are
seen
taking
anything
to
like
resolve
that.
this as much as possible.
Here, look at my
So
chat.
during the upcoming months, you can expect to receive clearer game rules, a code of conduct, and regular updates on our war against cheaters, as well as strengthening our anti-cheat protocols. That's not all that we're doing, of course, but there will also be other things that we can't discuss. As we get more and closer to that, we'll be giving you more information on, and we don't want to be giving cheaters and hackers, roundabouts for our protocols.
Yeah, we can't give them that peek behind the curtain.
Yeah.
Cheaters are losers. Yesterday, the developer update went live explaining the Go Next prevention. How does this affect survivor perks that allow you to get off the hook? And how will the feature prevent survivors leaving the game early, abandoning their teammates?
So Go Next, otherwise known as giving up on the hook early in the match. Firstly,
One
ruins
Piece
the match
Season 2
for
trailer?
everyone involved on the survivor team and the killers, because sometimes they have things that they've got to do too.
We're about to play FNAF
So
4.
frustration
I'm
is
sorry, but
very
we're about to
high
play
as we
FNAF
get
4
into
right now.
the test
Let me
happening
download
with
it.
PTB. The chance to get off the hook early and the match
I want to
won't be
play FNAF
removed
on this stream.
unless you have perks or offerings that affect this. Deliverance and Wicked will stay the same, and their activation conditions have not changed. For example, playing for the hatch. So when two survivors are left, the
This is
survivor that
dumb,
is
bro.
hooked will try to allow themselves to die
It's out.
faster, so
Alright.
that the other person can get the hatch. That is
It's out. Alright.
happen in the game as
Alright.
well.
Screw this. This is stupid. I'm booting this up. Let me get into Dead by Daylight and I'll boot it up. Hold on. That's if it's out, actually out. That could be lying because you can't trust Google like that sometimes. I believe you, but like I'll believe you to the point where I'll give it a try, like to see if it actually is out. I doubt it, but that was the worst live stream I've ever watched in my life. Even the Mario movie trailers were better than that. This was ass. I'm sorry. I hope it's actually out because I kind of want to play that. If not, we'll play Five Nights at Freddy's 4. Because I've wanted to get into that game a lot. A lot. And I haven't been able to. Where did my camera go? Dude, my camera's gone. Okay, alright. I doubt it's out, but we'll give it a try. Is this month confirmed? I'm about to mod you, Hayden, because you seem like you're doing a lot of things that I would like. You're actually helping me out here. I'm about to mod you. On God, I'm about to mod you on my YouTube channel. You want me to do that? Let me know. I'm being serious. So it's not out, basically, is what we're getting at. Yeah, it's not out. What? What? Character free trial. I'm about to mod you, Hayden. I'm being serious, too. You want me to mod you, let me know. I'm being serious. It's not out. It's not. Ew, who is that? Who is that? Is she new? I do not ever remember seeing her. And it's 500 for them? How much is it? $5? I'm about to buy one of these, bro. Oh god. Not now, I'm gonna wait, obviously, for, what's his name? Springtrap. I'm just gonna wait on him. It's not out yet. I don't know when it'll come out. Because it says playtest. It really does, but that is cool. That is cool. Hold on. Yeah, it's not out. It's fine. I mean, I'll just be ready to play it when it does come out. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. I'm modding you, by the way. Hayden, you're getting modded. Alright, you've been modded, Hayden. You've been modded. Alright, let's do some FNAF 4. Halloween edition? Ooh, nah, just play the normal game. That does sound fun, though. That does sound fun. When I beat this game, I'll do that. That does sound like fun. I will not lie. That really does sound like fun. Boy, what the heck? Why is there two of me? What the frick? I put for it to be stream. I literally put it for me to record the gameplay, but it's not even working. Piece of crap. Yeah, it's not even playing it. Screw that. Alright, just do display. I don't want to work. Bro, what? Work, you piece of crap. Is that what? No. Hayden, me and her aren't even talking anymore, which is fine with me. I mean, I'm alright with, you know, not talking to anyone right now and just focusing on myself. That's fine with me. That's fine with me. Like, legit, I'm not even joking. I really don't care. That's fine. Like, I don't care. That's alright, bro. That's alright. Focusing on myself and getting closer to God is fine. That is absolutely a good idea to do. Straight up, like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Okay, this is dumb. It's not even showing my gameplay. I'm literally trying to, like... Why not? I can date you. Alright. Hold on, let me fix this stream real quick. This is stupid. Hold on. Alright, do I hear anything from the stream? Let me look. No, I don't even hear my gameplay. Never mind, I do. I'm lying. Okay. I don't ever remember playing this game too, by the way, so... I'm just gonna start this off, like... I don't know. Join up. No, I don't even hear my gameplay. Actually, we really should be playing this in order. Should I? I probably should. But I only have 1, 2, and 4. No, we'll do my favorites. FNAF 4 is my favorite. We'll start with FNAF 4. I really don't want to be honest with you. I kind of want to, you know... You know... Start with FNAF 2, but... It's fine. I don't really care. I literally only have FNAF 1, 2, and 4, I'm pretty sure. I don't really want to buy the other ones right now, so. Racism is cool. Alright. Hayden, do not make me unmod you. Okay, alright. Okay. Let's get to it. FNAF 4. Let's get to it. This is my all-time favorite FNAF game. Five Nights at Freddy's 4. I freaking love this game. Like, I don't know why. It's the scariest. What did he do this time? He locked you in your room again. Don't be scared. I am here with you. Oh boy. These are my friends. Foxy's headless. That's not a good sign. Alright, I know what you do, because I've watched Markiplier play this game so many times. So many times. Like, more times I can count on my hands and toes. Tomorrow's another day. Alright! Let's get into it, baby! We are cooked, or we're gonna cook, or we might get cooked. One or the other. Okay. Alright, click here to run to the door. Flick mouse backwards to see. Oh, no. Why? Why in God's green earth is it control? This is stupid. Oh, God. Oh, no. We are cooked. Oh, no. Yeah, it's wraps for me. Oh, God. It's wraps. I don't even... I don't remember what the sound cues are again. Woo! We are cooked. I think I remember the breathing. It's like... Yeah, how did we go from Dragon Ball Z to Dead by Daylight to FNAF? Yeah, you're not wrong there. Are we cooked? I don't know. No. Oh, we're not starting this crap. Okay. Okay. Dude, this is next level. Uh-oh. I can't, man. Whew. Oh God, it's over. Oh my, nope. Mm-mm. Whew. Okay. Chica was already on her way. Bastard. just listening. That's all this game is. It's heart's beating like 1,000 times a minute. It's only night 1. Okay, that's what that is. Okay. Ooh! Chica's in the kitchen. Okay. Left. Think. No. Okay. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm so locked in. Even though it's only night 1. Left. Yeah, I heard that. Okay. No, this is way too nerve-wracking for night 1. I'm already freaking out. This is bad. Okay. 4 days until the party. Alright, well, to be honest, we'll probably do this last night, and then, you know he is hiding again. Probably just get to, he won't stop until you find him. We'll probably just stick with FNAF 1. To be honest with you, I do kind of want to go in order. Over there. Over where? Where you are? I know exactly where. Like, okay, that actually was kind of loud. Holy crap. Tomorrow's another day. Okay, alright. We gotta lock in on this last night, man. Oh, no, not this bullshit again. Sorry, didn't mean to cuss. Not this bullcrap again. Okay, alright. Okay. Okay, alright. I got this. I got this. I gotta listen. You... I gotta give him more time. Okay, left. Dang. I gotta give him more time. I lost. gotta give him more time. I lost. Come kill me. Dang, man. Dang. Dang. Crap. Well, I can't with that game mode. I can't. Whew. Okay. Let's lock in. Okay. Hi, Holden. I heard that. Chica's in the kitchen. We'll see. Okay. Left. Mm-hmm. I'll ban whoever you want to, baby. Yikes. Right, 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 right. I heard you. Don't think I'm stupid. Hate this game. Chica's in the kitchen. Good ducky. What does that even mean? Left. What was that? Excuse me? No! Stop with the steps! Stop! Oh my god! Die, you plushie! Left. Oh my god! I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. It's shift to close, control to shine your light. How do you change your key? I wish you can change your key. Stay still, I'm almost finished. Alright, yeah, you're about to get unmodded, bro. You're about to get unmodded. Calm down, please. Dang it, bro! I'm an idiot. I pressed the wrong freaking button. Dang it, man. I pressed the wrong freaking button, bro. Dang it. Alright, well, we'll move on to FNAF 1, because that would only be fair. So, hold on. Dang it, man. I am an idiot. Dang it. I knew it, man. I knew it. Okay, dude. Whew. I'm an idiot, man. I'm an idiot. I didn't mean to do that, man. I didn't. I'm stupid. Dang it, man. Dang it. Dang it, man. Why are you calling me, Holden? What is with my FNAF game? My FNAF game was tweaking. What the heck was that? Holden?
Hi, PJ.
Hi, what do you want?
I just wanted to tell you that I clipped you getting scared by Nightmare Bonnie.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool clip.
So, yeah, so I didn't mean to press control. I meant to press shift, but you know. No, I accidentally pressed it. Uh-huh.
Well, I'm pooping.
Oh my. Alright, bye Holden.
Bye, I love you.
No.
I love
Oh my god. Dude. Have mercy. Dude. That was something, because I'm an idiot. Pressed the wrong button, man. Hey, you're about to get unmodded, bro. You need to chill. You actually need to calm down, pal. I'm being so serious. Calm down. What's with my FNAF? Seriously, because I'm trying to, like... Oh, oops. Hello? What the heck? Can this crap work? This is stupid. Hold on. Alright, yeah, then I love you. Dang. Calm down. Phew. Hayden, you're about to get unmodded, bro. You need to calm down. I don't know if it's... I don't know if it's... Is this working or what? And then my audio doesn't want to work. I don't know what that's about, but okay. And my thing's on a delay. My game won't even load. What kind of crap is this? Alright. None of this wants to work. I'm done. I'm quitting stream. I'll